Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And the Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Our team is comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. Phil's Gang has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. You don't need to be a seasoned investor to benefit from the Phil's Gang platform, no matter what level of investor you are. Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action, avoid market pitfalls, and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day?
That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026. Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativeGroup.com.
License number A1900020.
Are you a stock market investor without all the information?
What are you, nuts? Market's going up, market's going down. We're getting all this bad information.
How do you invest intelligently? Phil Grandy can show you.
If you want real information and you really want to know what the market's going to do and you want the truth, go to my site, philsgang.com, and also listen to me on my radio show every weekday at 3 o'clock Eastern.
Phil's got the answers at philsgang.com.
That's philsgang.com, where you get the truth and you get the information you need about the market.
When the stock market is volatile, how do you invest intelligently?
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. There's no need for you to be panicking in a market that goes up 800 points one day, 700 points, then it goes down again. All you need is good advice, need good direction. You don't get that from your CNBC and the Fox Business and all these crazy shows. You don't. Here's what you get from them. Thank you, Jim Cramer. But this is something this really bugs me. Listen to this.
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
What? Their responsibility is to their partners and shareholders and not to you? Check my site out, philsgang.com.
When the stock market is up one day and down the next, you need the experience of Phil Grandy at philsgang.com.
What a difference it makes in your financial life. philsgang.com. It works. What are you, nuts? 85% of the people do not know how to get out of the market. They lose money because they don't know when to get out. I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. I solved that with my Pro 2 color-coded chart. It tells you when to get out. It tells you when to get in, tells you what to add, not to add. Specifically, when do I get out? It tells you that. Check it out. Go to my site, philsgang.com. Get your 10-day free trial of my Pro 2 color-coded chart and a membership.
Phil Grandy has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. That's right, philsgang.com. Join my gang for 10 days. It's free. If anything, during that 10-day period, you're going to learn how the market really works. You're going to find information that you never had before. You're going to walk away and go, I didn't know that. So join my gang for 10 days free, philsgang.com. And you're also going to learn how to make money when the market goes down. It's kind of silly just sitting there when the market going down, hoping. Why hope when you can sell short and make money? Either way, you make money when the market goes up, you make money when the market goes down. That's the benefit of Phil's Gang. You make money.
Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level.
philsgang.com. Sign up free for 10 days.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
The story is that we have a very nice cushion on the downside. We've got a lot of nominal GDP growth that's been very helpful for earnings, very helpful for valuation. And you know, we're going to push back up and see if we can get to that 4,300 level, which I think is very doable.
My detector test determined that was a lie.
It's amazing. It's amazing what happened yesterday. All of a sudden, everything's over. Inflation's gone. No problems. Everything's terrific again. Why? And why the 1,000-point rally? What are you, nuts? These people are insane. Now we're forgetting about the fact that our earnings are really going to suck going into the fourth quarter. Have we forgot that the valuations of these stocks are so high that the institutions that buy these stocks, that push these stocks up, I'm not talking about individual investors, they don't push stocks up. It's the insurance companies, the big investment banks, the big hedge funds, they're not buying these stocks. Look at today. You had a 1,200-point rally. And then today, what do you got? We're negative. We're down almost 200 points today. The only thing that's going up today is the NASDAQ stocks because a bunch of tourist traders, I call them, are jumping in. And they're buying to think they're going to get rich, buying a dip, think they're going to get rich. Here they go again. They just don't learn. But let's put yesterday's CPI in number. The CPI number and the 1,200-point rally into some perspective. Now, according to yesterday's CPI, inflation over the past 12 months came in at 7.7%, or 0.3 less than the current 8%. So again, using my analogy of yesterday, you saved on a package of hot dogs 2 cents over 12 months. Wow. But when you start comparing, the 0.3 of 8% savings to the 15% inflation increase under Biden since the day he has been inaugurated. When he was inaugurated that day to where we are today, inflation's gone up 15%. But I see. The CPI is down over the past year. You could buy hot dogs for 0.3 less. So now it's time to start buying stocks and going nuts. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Now, remember what this inflation cost. It caused real wages to drop 4.5%. So while Biden was screwing up everything, increasing inflation by 15%, you were suffering because wages are dropping 4.5%. What are you, nuts? 1,000-point rally? And everything's okay again? This is crazy. When you dig into the report, here's what is really interesting. Very few people are saving money. If you go to the foods, what's really interesting, when you dig into the report, the prices are going down for high-income households, not low-income earners, when it comes to food. So yesterday, when everybody said, oh, food's going down. No, not for the low-income earners. They're screwed. The high-income earners, food's going down. Here's what it says. If you look at the high-income earners, the wealthy, they eat good food. They eat whole grains, whole fruits, whole greens, seafood, meat, lean meat, low-fat milk, fresh vegetables, all those sort of things. But you know what? Prices are going down on those food groups. And it makes sense because the big corporations are going to push the price up on what? Macaroni, spaghetti, all this high, sweet, starchy stuff, right? Because people can't, the low-income earner can't go out. He's got 3 kids, 2 kids, 4 kids. He can't afford that stuff. So he has to go and consume fewer fruits, fewer vegetables, more noodles, sweets, all these fatty processed foods. They're all cheap. Pastas. They eat a bunch of cereal, junk foods. I had to go to Publix the other day to get some food. And I was waiting in line, and I see this gal with 3 kids. And where'd they go? Right to the bakery. And these kids are all small kids, like 3, 6, and 8. They all bought donuts. They all bought donuts. Mother bought them all donuts. The kids ate them like they haven't eaten in 2 days. I mean, it's unbelievable. But high-income earners, those kind of foods are going down, but the low-income earners, those foods that they eat and survive on, they don't have any choice, are going up in price because they're being taken advantage of, especially cereals. So when you hear we had a 3/10 difference, wow, market goes up 1,000 points, 1,200 points. So these foods that they're eating, those groceries are increasing 13%. They didn't go down 0.3%. They went up 13%. 1 dozen of eggs in 1 year, the past year, went up 32%. They didn't go down. Not part of that 0.3. In 1 month, eggs went up 10% in just 1 month. Rent are killing these people, lower income folks. Rent, if you go with the report, they didn't go down. Rent didn't go down, which accounts for 1/3 of the CPI. Didn't go down. It went up 10%. Energy, i.e. gasoline, electricity, oils, all increased 17%. They didn't go down. Real inflation is not 8 or 7.7%. It's 16%. We all know that. So this whole thing yesterday, 1,000-point rally, why do you think it didn't follow through today? What did I say to you yesterday? I said it's not going to sustain itself. I said you got to have, if you want a key reversal where the market's going to turn around now and go straight up after it's going down for 45 weeks. 45 weeks we've been in this crash. It's going to turn around and just go up because we're saving 2 cents on a hot dog, package of hot dogs. It's not going to happen. Not going to happen. And that's why it's important. Please, we have a few seats left, or not seats, I think live webinar. Our webinar, okay, we limit it to 80 people because we archive it for 2 weeks, and we have so many people contacting us with questions about stocks. At 80, we can comfortably service everybody, take care of their questions. So we only have a few seats left, okay, at the webinar, I should say, not the seats. No, it's tomorrow. 12 to 3 p.m. All you got to do is go to my website Go to the gift shop. It's only $99. And you're going to learn how the market works. You got to stop listening to these people. They're crazy. They're nuts. So you're going to learn, at least what you're going to learn tomorrow is how the market really works. You're going to learn. You don't have to struggle in a market like this. 1 minute down, 1 minute up. You don't have to. If you walk out with just one thing tomorrow, just one thing, it's worth the $99. So please, I don't know how many slots we got. By the way, if they say it's filled, please keep trying because we do have people who drop out. So if it says filled, go back and keep trying it, okay? Right up to the seminar. All right, hey, we'll be right back with a lot more.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Phil Grandy has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. That's right, philsgang.com. Join my gang for 10 days. It's free. If anything, during that 10-day period, you're going to learn how the market really works. You're going to find information that you never had before. You're going to walk away and go, I didn't know that. So join my gang for 10 days free, philsgang.com. And you're also going to learn how to make money when the market goes down. It's kind of silly just sitting there when the market going down, hoping. Why hope when you can sell short and make money? Either way, you make money when the market goes up, you make money when the market goes down. That's the benefit of Phil's Gang. You make money.
Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level.
philsgang.com. Sign up free for 10 days.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Are you a stock market investor without all the information?
What are you, nuts? Market's going up, market's going down. We're getting all this bad information.
How do you invest intelligently? Phil Grandy can show you.
If you want real information and you really want to know what the market's going to do and you want the truth, go to my site, philsgang.com, and also listen to me on my radio show every weekday at 3 o'clock Eastern.
Phil's got the answers at philsgang.com.
That's philsgang.com, where you get the truth and you get the information you need about the market. What are you, nuts? Coffee's up 92%, lumber's up 67%, heating oil, 60%, gasoline 55%. I understand why you guys are telling me raise my rates here at Phil's Gang, but we haven't raised our rates since 2001. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I'm not going to raise my rates. Our membership's been $39.95 since 2001, and for a good reason. So that you have enough room that when you do make money here at Phil's Gang, and you will, because you're going to learn how to short stocks, that there's enough room to send some money to St. Jude. That's why we never raised our price. And that's why we give you good value. So, you want to continue with good value, good information, be on the right side of the market? Join my gang, philsgang.com, where the price has not moved, where we fight inflation. philsgang.com.
If you want to invest your money and grow your wealth, just listen to Phil Grandy.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. There's many reasons to listen to a radio show, but I think to listen to my show, you get the truth, you get clarity, and you get great information.
No matter what level of investor you are, Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success.
You know what? Most of all, it's fun. philsgang.com. Clarity, good information, and fun. Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Welcome back to Phil's Gang. You know, most people, 85% of people lose money in the stock market. And I always tell my members, it's for a couple reasons. One is they look at too many stocks. They follow too many stocks. Any professional will have no more than 6 or 7 stocks and a couple ETFs. And they stay with those 6 or 7 stocks and those 2 ETFs all year long. As long as they're good quality stocks with big volume. Like my stocks. I got great quality stocks. And I've been with these same stocks for 5 years. The same stocks. And people don't understand that. Because it's not the stock. And that's what you're going to learn in my webinar. It's not the stock. Everybody's always looking for the hot stock. Stock has nothing to do with it. It's the pattern of the stock. I could give everybody 5 stocks and hold them for 1 year. Hold those 5 stocks for 1 year. And at the end of the year, and each person, let's say I put up 100 people, I each give you 5 stocks. And each person has 5 different stocks. Not anybody has the same stocks. At the end of the year, you're going to all have the same amount of gains. For example, I have Caterpillar. That's a great stock, isn't it? Sure, that's an industrial stock. I have one of the best investment banks, Goldman Sachs. Intel, I'd say that's a pretty good semiconductor. And once in a while, I'll switch it out with NVIDIA. But I'll basically stay with those 2. I switch them out once in a while. Oil, Schlumberger, love Schlumberger. And I got Lowe's. Now, why do you need more stocks than that? See, because you don't short. So when you were in a downtrend like we've been going down for 45 weeks, you're running around listening to everybody tell you what the hot stock is that's going up. But I'm sorry, you're going against a downtrend. So people are jumping in and buying stocks today like Microsoft and Google and Amazon. Now, we're in them, very few shares, and we're waiting for a certain pattern to form before we invest in them. But we're keeping our eye on them. We call it a scout. We put it on. But we got people going in buying 500 shares. Not my people. There's people out there buying 1,000 shares, 5,000 shares, Microsoft, Google, think they're just going to go straight up. It's not going to happen. Not going to happen. So if you stay with the same stocks, then what happens is when a certain pattern occurs, you buy it. And then if it starts going down, you sell it short. And by selling it short, you don't need to go look at any more stocks. Then one of your other 5 stocks goes up, you buy it. Then when that stock goes down, you short it. So stay with the same stocks, you become an excellent investor. because you're not trying. You shouldn't be trying to buy a stock of a company because of what it makes or its earnings. You buy a stock based on, are the big institutions buying it? Does that make sense? If you have the big institutions, you have the biggest insurance companies, the biggest hedge funds, the biggest banks buying Goldman Sachs, buying Schlumberger, why do you need any more stocks? And then when they stop going up like they have and they come down for 45, we're shorting them. But see, the difference is we're shorting them while you're trying to run around and find a stock that's going up. Find me a hot stock that's going up. Everybody's looking for a hot stock going up. No. Just take the stock, reverse your position. As it goes down, you make money. That's how you accumulate wealth in the stock market. All this crap they give you, all these planners and brokers and adjust your portfolio, that's all garbage. Not 30, 40 years ago. 30, 40 years ago, you used to love buying beaten down companies. And you go in and would buy them, then you change the management. And you try to find very good companies that are on sale. They're broken, but all they needed was change of management. And you stay in that stock for 10, 15, 20 years. You make a ton of money. Those days are gone. When they got this QE, where they're forcing interest rates down to zero, so a CEO can go and buy his own shares to force earnings per share up, that pushes up the stock price. And he has an option, tons of options. When that stock price goes up, he makes a fortune. And then as those prices keep going up and up and up, then also what happens? The market crashes, goes down 45 weeks in a row because there's no more QE. So you got to learn to make money, to be successful, to be a successful investor. You have to learn to stay with just 5 or 6 stocks, and you only can do that if you short. Otherwise, you can't. Now you're stuck going around trying to find a hot stock. All right, so I want to get back to this report yesterday, which was ridiculous. What we found in the report, the high-income earners, what they eat is going down in price. The low-income earners, what they're eating, is going up in price. They're eating pastas and cereals and junk food and noodles and anything, and all these fatty foods. And compared to the big income earners who are eating whole fruits and whole greens and seafood and lean meat, those prices are going down. But the corporations are screwing the low income earners. Now, rent is killing them. Rent didn't go down. Do you know that? The CPI report, when you went into it, and remember, rent accounts for 1/3 of the CPI report. Increased 10%. Energy is up 17%. That didn't go down. That's not part of the 3/10. Gasoline's up, electricity's up, oil's up, all energy's up. Now, struggling. Let's talk about why you're struggling. Why people have been struggling like hell. Because why? Spending going wild. Over the past 22 months, Biden's, remember, he had 2 things going. This $10 trillion new social spending. That was $10 trillion. On top of that, he had the $2 trillion COVID relief package. Imagine that. $2 trillion COVID relief package. Only 9% of the $2 trillion went to COVID. Everything else went crazy. He took money and built a $50 million electric boat. Unbelievable. A ferry boat.
For more information on this show, go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grain at philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down, keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. And that's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. Banks right now are the worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days.
When the stock market is up one day and down the next, you need experienced advice from a pro.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. I know you're sitting there watching the stock market. You're going, what? Is this nuts? Market goes up 700 points. Next day it goes up 800 points. Then the market goes back down. Then it goes back up. What that is volatility.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently?
But you got to anticipate what's going to happen with the market. And that's what we give you. Information so you can anticipate in advance what the market's going to do, so you know what stocks to buy, you know what stocks to short. It's all about having good information and anticipation. You got to anticipate. The one thing you can't do is rely on your brokers. Listen.
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
What are you, nuts? Partners or shareholders? You're not included.
Check out the free 10-day trial and follow Phil to investing success. Learn more at philsgang.com. philsgang.com.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
What are you, nuts? Coffee's up 92%. Lumber's up 67%. Heating oil, what, 60%? Gasoline, 55%. I understand why you guys are telling me to raise my rates here at Phil's Gang, but we haven't raised our rates since 2001. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I'm not going to raise my rates. Our membership's been $39.95 since 2001, and for a good reason. So that you have enough room that when you do make money here at Phil's Gang, and you will, because you're going to learn how to short stocks, that there's enough room to send some money to St. Jude. That's why we never raised our price. And that's why we give you good value. So, you want to continue with good value, good information, be on the right side of the market? Join my gang, philsgang.com, where the price has not moved, where we fight inflation. philsgang.com.
Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Our team is comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. Phil's Gang has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. You don't need to be a seasoned investor to benefit from the Phil's Gang platform, no matter what level of investor you are. Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action, avoid market pitfalls, and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Remember, every day when you have that question on your mind, what is the market going to do today? You just go to my YouTube channel, Phil's Gang YouTube channel. It's free. I don't charge anybody to go there. And I tell you every day in the morning what I think the market's going to do, not just for the day, but long term. And very seldom, after you follow me for a while, you'll see I'm very seldom am I not correct. And then you can join my gang for 10 days free, so you at least can start learning how to invest properly. You can't have all these stocks. You cannot be an investor in the stock market unless you know how to sell short. It'd be like buying a car with forward but no reverse. Why do you think 80 to 85% of the people in the stock market lose money? And then, worse, they start running to money managers and brokers that make them broker. They think, I'll just hand it over to them. Unless you have $5 million, they're not going to pay attention to your account, believe me. So, look, this market's been going down for 45 weeks because there's no more QE. There's no more QE to turn it around. There's no earnings to turn it around. There's no capitulation to turn around where all of a sudden the market just boom, goes down 1,000, 2,000 points in a day. And everybody throws their stock away. Now stocks are really on sale now. That's when the crash is over. We don't have that. Those three components, we don't have them. And then the spending hasn't stopped. And this morons telling us that everything is okay now and it's over and the crash is over and everything's fine. Are you kidding me? So I want to get back to wonder why everybody is struggling. First of all, the stock market, you're struggling because you don't know how to short. You don't know how to buy a stock properly. You don't know what group of stocks to be in. You don't even know before you buy a stock. You don't even look at the bond market. How can you buy a stock without looking at the bond market? These are things you're going to learn tomorrow, or these things you're going to learn, when you're a member. Look, our biggest problem right now, or why people are struggling, is because spending has gone wild. Over the past 22 months, Biden spent $10 trillion for social spending. And then he spent another $2 trillion for COVID relief package. Just 9% of that money went to COVID relief. $400 billion went to disincentivize work. He wanted people to stay home. $400 billion. Go home. Stay home. I'm going to send you checks. I'm going to do this. $2 trillion for interest payments. Our interest is going through the roof. $783 million came out of that $2 trillion COVID relief package. He sent checks to federal prisoners, including the Boston bomber. Then Biden sends $2.1 million. He sends it to citizens of Japan. He gave stimulus checks of $1,400 to people in Japan. What the hell is going on with this guy, Biden? $2 million of the COVID relief package. $2 million went to build a golf course in Florida. $2 million built a ski area in Iowa. Think of this, $5 million went to build a bird sanctuary in Texas, a bird sanctuary. And then finally, $50 million went to build an electric ferry. An electric ferry. And the ferry is for just 800 people. 800 people. Wouldn't he been better off giving each person $1 million? It'd been cheaper. I mean, I'm sorry, not $1 million. Give everybody $100,000 for God's sakes. That's the money he's wasted. He hasn't finished. That's why the market can't sustain itself. This inflation is not going to stop. But if you know how to sell short, you know how to execute stocks properly, you know how to manage the stock, and nobody's going to manage your stock for you. There's only a few companies that will. There's only a few companies that will. But 99.9%, unless you got $5 million, now, I mean, they're not going to pay attention to you. Now listen to this. Think about this. So today the stock market opens, right? And everybody's waiting for it to go up big. It went down 250 points. I told you that yesterday. It was going to do that. I told you yesterday to have a turnaround, a key reversal, where, again, everybody says the crash is over, inflation problem's over, and now stocks are going to go back to normal. Are you nuts? They said that because inflation came down 3/10. 3/10. So over 1 year period, instead of coming in at 8%, it came at 7.7%. And that justifies a 1,000-point rally? Are you nuts? So the 10-year Treasury yield, what they did, it dropped. They dropped that 10-year Treasury yield. All of a sudden, boy, they took the pressure off the bond market. That's why you got to know what you're looking at. You always got to watch that bond market. So the first thing that happened, the bond market, the pressure came off the bond market. That sent yields crashing. Yields went from 409 basis points down to 382. The short sellers had to quickly come in and cover their short positions, especially in tech stocks and home builders, travel stocks. That's what this rally is about. When the bond yield dropped from 409 basis points to 382 basis points, everybody was getting trapped. They were getting trapped, not us. That's why the market took off, went up 1,200 points yesterday. No follow-through today. We were down 250 points. Now the plunger team is trying to keep it up at 54 points. What are you, nuts? You see, this was all BS yesterday. It was all BS. That's all it was. And I told you that. And then the fake Business News Network adding fuel to the fire, they said, you know, if you look back at the past rate hiking cycles, each time you have seen the CPI contract, the Fed would stop raising rates. And then they said, this goes along with what Powell said last week. Remember, Powell said, quote, we need to see a pattern of lower inflation, either weekly or monthly, before we change our rate hike policies. Until then, interest rates will keep peaking higher, even higher than policymakers even expected. And that's when the market dropped 500 points last week, remember? But you got to listen to what he's saying. He says, we need to see a pattern. One day is not a pattern. Everybody's saying he's not going to raise rates anymore. What are you, nuts? This is crazy. So remember, this happened back in July. Remember when back in July we had zero inflation, or August, and the market went up just like it did today or yesterday? Market went up. What happened? Gave it all back. Remember Biden came out and said, we have zero inflation. Remember that? For that 1 month, zero inflation. Heating oil is going to double this year. We're going into this winter heating oil. I was in that business. I was in the oil business. Accounts receivable are going to be horrendous. Oil companies are going to go out. The oil distributors are going to go out of business. They can't carry receivables like this. And people you can't double a person's oil bill. And you're telling me everything's okay now. Everything's all right. What are you, nuts? This is just, it's just incredible. I mean, everybody bought into this. Everybody bought into this. It's just nuts.
If you look across the economy, you are seeing some important signs of the resilience of the economic recovery.
What a lie. Resilience? 3/10 over a year. You're saving 2 cents on a package of hot dogs. The market goes up 1,200 points. Imagine if you saved 3 cents, we'd be up 5,000 points today.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Phil Grandy has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. That's right, philsgang.com. Join my gang for 10 days. It's free. If anything, during that 10-day period, you're going to learn how the market really works. You're going to find information that you never had before. You're going to walk away and go, I didn't know that. So join my gang for 10 days free, philsgang.com. And you're also going to learn how to make money when the market goes down. It's kind of silly just sitting there when the market going down, hoping. Why hope when you can sell short and make money? Either way, you make money when the market goes up, you make money when the market goes down. That's the benefit of Phil's Gang. You make money.
Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level.
philsgang.com. Sign up free for 10 days. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. You know, I've been doing this business of trading over 55 years. God, they make it so complicated. It doesn't have to be. The best way to learn is to follow me, my actual investments. That's right. When I buy a stock, you follow me. Do exactly what I do. That's the best way to learn.
Check out the free 10-day trial. Learn more at philsgang.com.
Be my co-pilot at philsgang.com. Do what I do.
That's philsgang.com. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Welcome back to Phil's Gang. I'm just reading this. The Department of Transportation under Budabug, they're taking this year, 2022, another $209 million is going to be available for electric ferries. And they're going to take these ferries and they're going to make sure they're in rural communities. The one I saw on TV last night was $50 million. This one boat to service 800 people. $50 million service 800 people. You could have bought them cigarette boats. Each person, each family could have got a cigarette boat. Been cheaper. This is after Biden has spent. You want to know why you're struggling? And you're telling me everything's over now. The crash is over. Inflation's all peaked. Everything's fine. This is after he spent $783 million. He sends to prisoners. Even a Boston bomber got a check, $2 million for a golf course in Florida. He sent $2 million. Now this was supposed to be for COVID. Only 9% of the $2 trillion COVID went to COVID. 9%. So now we got $5 million to the bird sanctuary in Texas, $50 million for an electric ferry over in, I don't know the name of the town. Unbelievable. This is so stupid, isn't it? And you wonder why we got a problem. Let me tell you one thing. The other thing I'm so sick of hearing, and by the way, please, if you haven't signed up yet, now if they tell you, if you go to sign up and it says it's filled, please keep trying because we always get openings, okay, as people cancel. So it's 12 to 3 tomorrow, and it's going to be archived for 2 weeks, so if you can't make it, you got 2 weeks, and it's only $99. Go to the gift shop, and you're going to be grateful you did because, listen, this market right now is a crisis. Don't believe what they're telling you. Now, we've been doing fantastic. You ask any of my members. We got into oil when nobody wanted to be in oil. We did fantastic with oil. We did fantastic with our banks. We did good shorting the tech stocks. And we only look at we look at the tech sector, banking sector. Okay, those are the two in our oil sector. That's where we mostly focus in those three sectors. So why don't you come to our webinar tomorrow? And if you don't, that's all right. Then why don't you just join my gang free for 10 days? But stick it with those three sectors. And once in a while we'll do some travel stocks like, airlines, something like that. But you can't be in every stock. You can't be in every group. You got to stay with a small group of stock, get to know those stocks, and make sure every stock you invest in is trading 1 million shares a day, and you don't care about the name of the stock. You don't need to know the name of the stock. You need to know, are the institutions putting more money in that stock, which will push the stock price up. Remember, earnings, that game is over. Where we printed all this money, gave to a CEO. CEO goes in, he buys his own stock back to push earnings up per share, to push the stock price up. Then he buys more of his own stock back, pushes earnings up, pushes stock price up. All of a sudden, his stock price is at $200 when the real value of it is $50. This is what we got going. We haven't had the capitulation yet. So you're going to learn all about that when you come to our webinar tomorrow. Or I tell you, it's worth it. Now, here's what really grinded me. I'm so sick of hearing how, there's no red wave. Look at the Republicans. Democrats did much better than the Republicans, and the Republicans did much worse, but the Democrats did much better. Wait a minute. Hold on. Republicans aren't. Democrats are running against one party, one entity. The Republicans. Democrats are running against one party, one entity. But remember, the Republicans are running against 4 parties, 4 entities. They did fantastic. They're running against the Democratic Party. They're running against the social media. They're running against the Main Street media. They're running against the FBI. They're running against the Justice Department. They're running against 4 entities. They all lie. They all lie for the Democratic Party. They all protect the Democratic Party. Are you kidding? Taking the control of the House and they will take control of the Senate, and they didn't do good? I'd like to see the Democrat under those odds. I'd like to see the Democrat going up against the Republican Party, plus the social media lying all the time, Main Street media lying all the time, FBI and the Justice Department only going after anybody that's got an R next to their name. I'd like to see them do that. They'd never be able to do it as well. Look, the most important thing you can think about now, okay, is not getting caught up in the nonsense that they're starting, okay? We've been down 45 weeks. They're going to do anything and everything to try to get a relief rally. You should be making money on this relief rally, okay? But that's all it is. And we will make money off this relief rally. We're already making money off this relief rally, especially in our bank stocks and our oil stocks and a couple of the big tech stocks. Our Microsoft is going up. Our Apple is going up. But we don't buy them as investments. They're short-term swing trades. We can maybe be in for 5 days, 6 days, 10 days, 20 days. They're not investments. Our oil was investments. Our oil stocks are up between 20 and 40%. Same way with our bank stocks are up between, I think, 12 and 22%. Look, the only thing you got to remember about the stock market has nothing to do anymore with fundamentals, okay? Those days are gone, okay? Nothing to do with market caps and PE ratios and forward PE and price to sales and price to book and free cash flow. Are you nuts? There's nothing to do with that anymore. Nothing. Has nothing to do with that. Give me a break. People think it does, but it doesn't. And then you people with mutual funds are getting screwed every day with hidden fees, revenue sharing fees, wrap fees, finder fees, shelf space fees, surrender charges, soft dollar fees, 12B1 fees, and you're getting screwed with those. Look, we're an option. And you try us for 10 days. We're an option. We're an option. Look, they've raised rates 25, 25, 50, 75, 75, 75. That's it, 6 times. And we're only, all they shaved off, the 8% was, what is it, Willie? 6/10. 6/10 of 1%. That's all. They got to get from 8% to 2%. They're only reached 6/10 of 1%. And you're trying to tell me that this market, okay, is all set to go? Look, you should be able to make money if the market's going up or if the market's going down. But you got to know something. If the market's been going down, it's what we call a downtrend or a deep downtrend. And when the market goes up against that downtrend, you can't be sitting here investing. You don't buy and hold. You don't buy and hold. They're telling you to buy and hold, a myth. Goes against what investing's all about, risk management. If you buy and hold, you're not managing risk. Buy and hold is a favorite tool of the gangsters, these money managers. It's their favorite tool because why? They don't have to have any skills. They don't have to put any effort in it. They don't need any intelligence. No, they don't need any of that. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, they ignore the essential concept of investing, risk management. What we focus on every day is risk management. We design 3 charts. You have one chart, we work. When we do risk off investing, we have another one. We do risk on investing. We have one chart that just tells you when to add to your position. You know, most people don't know when to add to a stock. They always ask, when should I add? When should I add? When should I? We have a chart that tells you when to add. It's never wrong. It's never wrong. It's called our Pro 3. Tells you when to add. So Pro 2 rather. So check it out. Again, come to my website every morning, Phil's Gang, and my YouTube channel every morning, so you get my take on the market, what's going to happen that day. Sign up for my gang membership for 10 days. It's free. And now right now, tomorrow, we got one of the best webinars in the country, because we don't fill you full of garbage. It's basically, when do I buy a stock? We keep it simple. When do I buy a stock? When do I add to it? How do I know when I buy the stock that I should really be buying it, that everything's okay? You're going to learn that. You're going to learn why, okay, it's okay to buy the stock or it's not okay. So easy. Okay. Join my gang. Go to my website. Remember to sign up. Go to my gift shop. If it says it's filled, keep trying right up to the time of this seminar. Okay?
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me.